Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be doing my 2024 governor's prediction. So I haven't done this video since like over a month ago, and I feel like it's time to come back to the governor's predictions. So currently in 2024 we have 11 governor seats up for grabs. Only 2 of those I feel like I find competitive, that which totally does not correlate with the Senate seat, which, like so many seats, are extremely competitive. But here are all the governor races that are in 2024. We have Washington, Utah, Montana, North Dakota, Missouri, Indiana, West Virginia, North Carolina, Delaware, Vermont, and New Hampshire. So I feel like out of all of these, the only 2 that are kind of competitive is North Carolina and New Hampshire. So, as always, we gotta start with our safe Democratic seats. So these are going to be not these. It is going to be Delaware. And then I'll explain Washington in a bit. Now let's go to the safe Republican states. There's Utah, where incumbent senator, very well known, Mitt Romney, and 2012 presidential candidate, is retiring, and the Republican nominee, John Curtis, is most likely to win. Montana. Montana's Senate race is extremely competitive, but that is totally different in this governor's race. It is currently held by Republicans and most likely to not go for a Democrat. There's North Dakota, Missouri, Indiana, West Virginia, and also Vermont. So Vermont is an extremely safe Democratic state. It is controlled by a Republican governor, one of the most popular governors in the country, Phil Scott. He has one of the highest approval ratings ever, and Vermonters just really find him popular, even though he's a Republican. Although he is a total rhino, if he was not a rhino, he would not stand a chance. Now let's go to our likely states. These are going to be Washington for the Democrats. Washington, I would put safe if it was not incumbent Jay Inslee retiring. Just because it's a new person and not an incumbent, I'm putting Washington in likely. Now let's head to our final 2 races, the North Carolina governor's race and the New Hampshire governor's race. So let's start in North Carolina. North Carolina is currently democratically controlled on the governor level. It is currently Governor Roy Cooper. Right now, the Republican candidate is quite controversial, Mark Robinson. He has said some stuff that many people argue about, and his Democratic opponent is Josh Stein. Mark Robinson, I feel like he's going to be able to win by a lean margin, most likely due to polls, and I feel like North Carolina is also trending right. And Mark Robinson is an African-American candidate, so. Now let's head to New Hampshire. New Hampshire, I feel like is going to go to Kelly Ayotte by a tilt margin less than 1%. New Hampshire is also currently controlled by a Republican governor, surprisingly, in this Democratic lean state, Chris Sununu. He is a kind of a rhino, but I feel like Kelly Ayotte, she's not that much of a rhino, and I feel like she's going to be able to pull through New Hampshire and win. So that gives, out of the 11 races, Republicans win a whopping 9. That gives Republicans 28 of the 22 governor seats. And I'm sorry that I can't do that many governor's predictions, just because there's just not that much to cover. So thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you next time. And I think uploads will kind of slow down, but also join the Discord right now. Join the Discord; it's in the description. Primary, so start on July 30th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and at 6 p.m. July 31st Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this, the primaries may already have passed, but if it hasn't, please join and get ready to vote conservative American predictions in the Republican primary.